Hello? Hello? Hello?
One moment, Mr. Ferguson.
Good morning, this court. This is call number 2022-19458. In the interest of Jeremiah Fields, please raise your right hand to be sworn, sir. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, sir, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Antoine Ferguson. I'm the father.
All right, and representing the state of Texas Attorney General's office.
Kavita Sharma, Your Honor.
We have a Uniform Interstate Family Support Act petition. What are we doing today, Ms. Sharma? We're having a hearing.
Yes, Judge. Mr. Ferguson during negotiations stated that he disagrees with the retroactive child support. He also disagrees with the amount of child support, and he'd like to have a hearing.
Do we have any kind of stipulations?
The only stipulation we have, Your Honor, is that we will use a minimum wage to calculate child support.
All right. Is that your agreement, Mr. Ferguson?
No, well, I
Do you
don't
want to
have a
use something?
job.
Do you want to use something other than minimum wage? Because that's the least, that's the lowest we can go. Do you want to use more than minimum wage?
No, I don't have a job.
Okay, so we're going to
And
use
I'm currently paying child support with another child.
Okay, so we're using, okay, all right, sir. All right. I'm going to let you say something, but we've got to get all this stuff in line. All right, so
Okay.
we don't have any stipulations. So the issues are current child support and retro child support. Is that correct, Ms. Sharma?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's proceed.
Yes, Judge. I'd like to call Mr. Antoine Ferguson the father.
All right.
Mr. Ferguson, you stated that you are not currently working. Is that true?
Correct. True.
And why is it that you do not have employment at this time?
I haven't been able to. Well, I was gonna get disability, but I was denied. But other than that, I haven't been able to find a job due to my felony convictions.
Okay. And when was the last time, or what year was the last year you recall working, Mr. Ferguson?
2011.
And you said you have a felony conviction. Were you previously incarcerated after 2018?
No.
Okay. So since your child was born October, or since October of 2018, you have not been incarcerated, right?
No.
And you stated that your disability was denied. Have you appealed that or tried to redo your application to apply for disability again?
I did, but they denied me again.
Okay. And have you previously made any direct financial support for the child that we're here for today?
No.
And that child lives in Mississippi, correct?
Yes.
And how old is the child?
I'm not for sure. I believe 5 or 6.
Okay.
I'm not
And
for sure.
would you
I
be
mean, I haven't
surprised to
had no
know?
contact.
No contact? Okay. And you stated that you were paying child support for another child. Is that true?
True.
How old is that child, Mr. Ferguson?
25, I believe.
A
It's back child
25-year-old?
support. Yeah, it's back
Okay.
child support.
And where does that adult child of yours currently live?
In Illinois.
And so since 2018, when this child that we're here for was born, you haven't made any direct financial support payments to the mother, nor have you been employed. Is that correct?
Correct.
And do you pay any back child support?
Pardon me?
Do you agree to
Hello?
pay any back? Do you agree to pay any back child support?
No.
Okay. Um, would you be surprised to know that based on minimum wage, the amount of back child support is 10,850?
How am I supposed to pay that with no job or no money?
No, I'm just asking, would you be surprised to know that is the amount based on minimum wage?
I would be, I mean, don't none surprise me these days.
Okay, and that time period, Mr. Ferguson, would you agree would be from the time the child was born, October 18th of 2018 until today?
No.
Okay. And are you in agreement to paying any child support, Mr. Ferguson?
Yes.
How much child support do you believe you should pay?
Well, consider my current situation. Uh, maybe $100 a month.
And would you be surprised to know that based on minimum wage, the actual minimum guideline amount would be $217 a month?
I did not know that.
Okay. And how much do you think you should pay in medical support for your child?
We can add that in with the $100 a month. I mean, that's all added together. So I really
Okay.
don't know.
Would you be surprised to know that based on minimum wage, the guideline amount for health insurance would be $57 a month?
Okay, I didn't know that.
Okay. And would you be surprised to know that with interest, the back child support would be $104 a month, recommended payout on the judgment amount of 10,850?
I didn't know that.
And what would you propose you should pay for the retroactive child support, Mr. Ferguson?
I think the total I should pay, considering my situation, is no more than $100 a month.
And Mr. Ferguson, you stated that you have trouble finding employment due to your disability and a felony conviction. Are you willing to agree to participate in any choices program that we have for non-custodial parents who are seeking employment?
No.
Okay, Judge, I pass this witness.
All right. I have a court will note that DNA test report would indicate that the alleged father, Antoine Ferguson, is not excluded as the biological father of the tested child, Jeremiah Fields. And I believe the father admits to being the father of that child at any rate. Anything further you want to say, Mr. Ferguson?
Yes.
Go ahead.
They was giving before I told them I had to pay. I was paying back child support for another child. They gave me the same fee. Like they gave me the same fee for 200 and some odd dollars, and that was before I told them I was paying back pay for another child. And then it seemed like when I told them that, the price got higher.
That's the minimum amount, sir. $217 a month is the absolute minimum of any father has to pay for child support.
Okay, but how am I supposed to pay that with no job? I mean,
I don't know who feeds you, sir.
Who feed me?
Who's supporting you?
Well, right now I'm getting food stamps.
Yeah, but you're living somewhere. Are you paying rent? You have other
Well,
expenses?
I don't pay no rent. No, I don't pay. I don't have a job. I don't have no money. So really, I'm just really living on the streets to be honest.
Yeah. Okay, so you didn't
But
pay
I was
child
saying,
support. So you
Your
didn't.
Honor,
Go ahead.
yeah, I was just wondering, like, let's say I can't pay. At what point will I get arrested for not being able to pay? Because if
I
I
can't-
get arrested
I
and
can't
it's
tell you
steady
that, sir.
building up,
Yeah.
and that's steady building up, how, and when I'm in jail and child support building up, how would I even get out if I don't have no money?
I don't know, sir. I really can't comment on that. I don't have any idea what will happen in the future. So you didn't pay child support for the first child you had, and you're not paying child support for the second child you had.
I was paying child support for the first child I had up until I lost my job, and yeah, then it just started building up. But it had cut off at 18. But I had lost my job probably right around when she was maybe 17, either 16 or 17, something like that. And yeah, so I had stopped paying.
All right, the court orders that father pay child support in the amount of $217 a month, cash medical support in the amount of $57 a month, retroactive child support judgment awarded in the amount of $10,850 a month to be paid at the rate of $50 a month. All payments beginning
Oh my God.
November 1st, 2022.